right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package with Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction, we definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. All right, now let's get to our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the rest. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, right into mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Covington getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Muhammad's back in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nicely done. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, side control now. All right, right into side control. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Covington. Working out of the half guard here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds here of round one. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe for me. Great round, okay? You're doing great at out-positioning him on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we are, early round two. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Pretty good hand on his feet there from Colby Covington. Doesn't get enough credit for the striking, but it's certainly on point tonight, champ.
That was a nice takedown, yes. Good punch.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Covington's looking to go from the full to the half guard here, opponent not having it. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Covington ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Covington's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Covington. An elbow! Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
I need you to use that wrist control.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Belal Muhammad. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
I need you to get back to guard for me.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
go out there and look for the finish. I want you to try.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Muhammad. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Wow, what a head kick. Just missed with the left there. Covington gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Nice strike from bottom position.
Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound it out. Oh! He's very close to the finish here. Muhammad's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Covington's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Belal Muhammad. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now. Good work from the top here by Covington. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, no problem. Let's recover, relax, shake it off. Forget that last round. This round, you're really going to set up those takedowns. I want you to be...
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight schedule. That's the biggest of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Now we're going.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Right now they separate. Muhammad gets the single leg takedown, well played. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so yet another ground.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
You need to work by standing sharp.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. And now he's got the back. Oh, good ground and pound here. Covington's going for the sub here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Beautiful transition.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Muhammad. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. All right, he's got side control here. Deep. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, doing work with the jab. Covington gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Immediately gets the underhook. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Muhammad's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Throws the teeth. Back and forth we go. Takedown defense is there. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance. Seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Body kick is blocked. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Wrestling, you gotta like that. Beautiful takedown.
arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in.
5
Here
rounds,
is
we
Bruce
go to
Buffer.
the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 170 pounds, and he proved that tonight.